What is going on, everybody? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Sykes, KetoBrick.com, and LiveSavageApparel.com.
Yeah, all the above. Today has been a doozy of a day. I'm actually in a really bad mood right now, but I'm gonna make it so you'll never guess on video. So we have a massive product review today. Some of this stuff was delivered to us when we were gone at KetoCon. We're just not getting the chance to open it up. Some of this stuff is food that we're gonna start incorporating into our day-to-day life. So I'm excited to show what we're gonna be using for our daily meals. And then some of them are supplements. So let's just dive in. Where do you want to start, babe? Let's start with the one that y'all have seen before. I've done a product review video on Primal Kitchen before, but they have sent us another box of goodies.
There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they sent us a whole bunch, so we just grabbed 3 because we've reviewed all of their stuff. But I just want to give a quick shout out to them because they're awesome. Their stuff is really good. I use it all the time, really. If you're like short on your fat grams, you can use them as like a macro topper. Put a scoop of Primal Kitchen mayo on your meat and you're good to go.
My favorite Primal Kitchen thing right now is like egg salad. I think it's egg salad. It's called egg salad. But just the eggs with the Primal Kitchen mayo and the Primal Kitchen mustard, and it is phenomenal.
Phenomenal. What's next?
Yeah, let's put these on the ground. Let's go over the 2. You gonna go over the 2 meats?
No, I'm gonna sell those for later. Let's
go over the bulk supplements.
Okay.
All right, so I put the backs to us and not to you guys like a dum-dum. But we have L-theanine, L-tyrosine.
Tyrosine.
What did I say? Tyrosine?
Tyrosine. Potato.
L-tryptophan, and glycine.
So basically all of these are precursors to, whatever, mood enhancement you have, like dopamine receptors, etc., etc. These are like the building blocks for those receptors. So you have enough of these in your system, and then you can more efficiently produce the dopamine, etc., etc. So
what is it? Was it L-tryptophan? There's one. I don't know. There's one of these which I can't remember exactly because I'm not super good with these names. But one of them is an amino acid that you can only get by ingesting. And it helps with muscle building and
that's glycine, I think.
Glycine.
We're not supplement experts.
We are definitely not supplement experts. But we're learning.
Yeah, glycine actually tastes pretty good too. It's kind of granular like sugar. It's kind of got a sweet taste to it, but it's not like a sweetened thing. It's just an amino acid, so it's pretty good.
Like my serotonin, my dopamine, all of those were actually super low. So all of this stuff is really great for me. And I think L-theanine is actually in one of the supplements that I got from Allie Miller, so I'm supplementing with that, but also with this as well.
L-theanine is also really good to use like when you're having a type of stimulant. So if you're having coffee in the morning or a pre-workout or something like that, pairing L-theanine with it kind of helps minimize any dip in energy or crash afterwards. So it's a really good way to kind of mitigate against that. And then tyrosine. Tyrosine helps. I use this a lot when I'm trying to wean myself off of caffeine. So I can basically, gradually titrate my caffeine intake down while I'm titrating this up, and then I'm able to just wean myself off of caffeine. I don't have the negative crash or headaches from that. Should have done it the other day because I weaned myself off of caffeine and had a massive headache. Next.
You want to do coffee?
Sure. Newer Roast. So Newer Roast is awesome. They send us all kinds of stuff. This is their Instant Americano, which I think is one of their newer products. 50 milligrams of caffeine, 0 calories, 0 grams of sugar. And we have
50 milligrams of caffeine in a serving and 1,000 milligrams of the mushroom blend in each serving as well.
Which consists of lion's mane, cordyceps, chaga, reishi, turkey tail, and cinnamon.
I just did a post on them on my Instagram the other day.
And I've been using this in the morning instead of coffee. Like I've basically stopped drinking coffee this week, and I'll have a serving of this with what kind of creamer are you using?
MCT powder.
MCT powder. So it's
creamy you wouldn't know it's not cream.
It's actually pretty tasty. I haven't missed the coffee and heavy cream. I feel a little, I don't know, like not congested, but just not optimal when I've taken a bunch of heavy cream. So swapping that out for the MCT powder and this has been a pretty good from a performance and optimization standpoint.
You want to talk about this next?
Sure.
The Mind Bullet.
Mind Bullet. So Chris Bell was on my podcast probably about a month or two ago now, and he's the director of Bigger, Faster, Stronger, Bigger, Stronger, Faster, Bigger, Faster, Stronger. I don't know, some variation of that. He's also the director of a couple other movies or documentaries on Netflix. Super talented guy. One of the documentaries is on Kratom, which is what Mind Bullet is made of. Kratom is an herb in Southeast Asia, and it's in the same vegetation of plants as the coffee bean. So it's pretty good stuff. I feel pretty good when I'm taking it. It's not like a crazy high or low. It's just like a good steady hum of energy. There's been a lot of like bad rap around Kratom because there's just ignorance around it. People, they don't know how it's affecting them. A lot of people use it to wean themselves off of opioids, which sounds kind of crazy. Like, why would I want to take this if I don't want to take opioids? But that's what Chris Bell used it for. Yeah, it's like these are 1.5 gram servings. The correct name for Kratom is I'm not even gonna try it.
But
it's good stuff.
Yeah, it says like you can use it pre-workout, you can use it pre-work, and it's just supposed to like kind of draw you into whatever you're doing. And I actually really, really liked it. It took about an hour for me to feel any effect, but you don't really like feel an effect. It's just like all of a sudden you get like more focused, and it's just more easily focused, I guess. It's not a feeling you get.
Yeah, you don't feel it hit. It's more of like you just don't feel tired.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. So this, I haven't even tried this. This is
same thing?
No, this is upgraded potassium and upgraded zinc, and this was given to us at KetoCon, and it's double reverse osmosis water, fulvic acid, citric acid in this potassium one. So basically what the guy was telling me is basically your body absorbs 100% of this. Like, you don't excrete any of it, so you don't have to dose as much because you get 100% absorption rate.
I actually have a really hard time with zinc. I cannot take zinc supplements. Not sure why, so I'd be curious to see if I would respond well to this.
Yeah, so I am intrigued to try this, but
yeah, that's cool.
I like the concept. We haven't tried this yet, so we're doing a review on something we have not tried, but we've received it. And I must say, if nothing else, I love their packaging.
I know, they did a really good job with the packaging. It's super cute.
Super cute status has been earned by Uliva. So these are like little pamphlets. There's a cool little handwritten card in there. We're so excited for you to try. Great choices for your samples. So the whole hemp concept is like rampant right now. Everybody's doing hemp and CBD and all that jazz. To be completely honest with you, everybody that sent me stuff I haven't felt a difference from. Neither has Crystal.
Nope. The only thing I've noticed a difference on, and I actually really love, is the Sativa skincare deodorant. I have been like raving about this stuff. It's a hemp and aloe vera based deodorant, and it's the only natural deodorant that I've actually been able to like use, and it's actually good. But anyways, let's talk about this.
So we have a fuel and we have a flex. The fuel is hemp cannabinoids plus green tea. It's caffeine from coffee tea extract, 50 milligrams of that, and then total spectrum hemp extract, 100 milligrams of that, and that's what's in this one.
Can I read the side of this? It says, fuel taps into your energy boosting power of green tea to help you put a spring in your stride and a smile on your day.
Wowzers.
Cute.
Super cute, again. This one, the Flex, is 100 milligrams of hemp extract with chondroitin sulfite, 275 milligrams of that, and then 360 milligrams of glucosamine HCl. So that's what we've got in there. So yeah, we'll give these a shot and let you know if we feel any difference. Appreciate them sending it to us for sure. Now, let's get into the meat of this product review, pun intended. So we have 3 different companies here. Norwegian cod liver from King Oscar. This stuff is like a freaking powerhouse. So you probably tried cod liver oil and it's disgusting and you don't like it. I was pretty, weary of this stuff. It's like if the cod liver oil is disgusting, then the cod liver itself has got to be twice as disgusting. But actually the opposite is true. It's pretty subtle. Like you open up the can and it looks pretty gross. You're like, wow, that looks like something I don't want to put in my mouth. But when you do, you start chewing, it's actually not too bad. But get this, the ingredients: cod liver, 98%, salt, black peppers, bay leaves, spice. We have 60 grams of fat in this little bitty container, and 9.3 grams of carbs, which is all coming from the liver. Anytime you have liver, like any type of liver, beef liver, whatever, it's gonna have more glycogen, so that's gonna register as higher carb intake. And then protein is only 5.2 grams. So super nutritionally dense, high fat option here that is ready to eat. You don't have to cook it, you don't have to do anything, you just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. Next thing, we have two separate companies here. Let's start with this. Let's start with that one.
Okay.
U.S. Wellness Meats.
U.S. Wellness Meats. I think we've talked about them before. I know we have for sure. We have a few different things. Some are for both of us. Some are just for Robert. So let's dive in.
And we got a massive, massive box of stuff.
It's huge.
So we just pulled one of each of the items out to do in this review, but we have a ton of this stuff. So this one, which one is this one?
So 55.45.
I didn't even know I ordered this. I thought I ordered 75.25, but I normally get 75.25. This is really good too. This is 55.45.
And we have a lot of like really lean meat, so we can mix them together.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix this with some venison that I have. I got a bunch of deer meat left over, which is incredibly lean. So I'm gonna blend those two together to fatten it up a little bit.
Perfect. We have beef bacon. Of course, we like pork bacon too, but beef has a little bit more nutrient density to it. So we went with the beef bacon, and we're gonna mix that in with a couple of our organ meats to make it taste a little better.
You just twitch your nose at me?
Yeah.
Bewitched. We have beef liver because Crystal loves eating raw liver. She just loves it. So we got her a whole bunch of it to eat whenever she wants it, right? She's like the hardcore raw liver gang.
I could probably eat that whole thing.
Yeah. Actually, no, she hates raw liver. So we're gonna blend this up into organ meat burgers, which is actually gonna be our next Keto Savage Kitchen. Hint, hint. But raw, frozen beef liver.
Next, we have Wild Alaskan Sockeye Salmon Burger. This is again for Robert because I don't eat fish.
I'm actually incredibly excited about these because they're really clean ingredients. A lot of times when you get a meat, like a fish burger, it's got all kinds of preservatives in there. This is 4.5 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein. Ingredients are wild Alaskan sockeye salmon, water, organic olive oil, sea salt, organic arrowroot, onion powder, organic herbs, vinegar powder, and garlic powder. So basically just seasonings and the fish, which is really good. And they're 4 ounces each. I'm gonna be eating 8 ounces of salmon a day, so I'm gonna have 2 of these a day. Quick, convenient, easy to go.
I think I'm gonna try this because it actually looks like something I would like. So for those of you who don't like fish, I'll try it for you and let you know. That way you can get in some good fish.
This is Braunschweiger. I normally get their liverwurst sausage, but they were sold out, so I got the Braunschweiger. This stuff is fully cooked, so it's just heat and eat, which is super convenient. Ingredients are beef, beef liver, sea salt, onion powder, white pepper, coriander, and how do you pronounce that? I always don't know. Marjoram?
Don't know.
Marjoram? I don't know. It's some spice, not margarine. And then allspice. And these are a really good way to get some organ meats in as well. So that is all of our U.S. Wellness Meats stuff. Crowd Cow. Quick little backstory on Crowd Cow. They were at KetoCon. They had a presentation. They reached out to me like a week or two before. I had the owner on my podcast before. Super cool dude. I love what they're doing in the space because they're taking meat, the meat industry, and they're making it much more focused on local farmers and ranchers and kind of sourcing them. Like a lot of local farmers and ranchers don't have the means to do mass marketing or anything like that. So what they're doing is they're contacting these people, individually. They're setting up meetings with them. They're going to see them, shaking their hands. Then they help source and market their products to people like you and me. It's like crowdsourcing for meat, hence the term Crowd Cow. But they've got awesome cuts of meat available. and they asked me to speak during their presentation on a panel at KetoCon, so super honored to be a part of that.
They just started their own keto keto meats page, which on their website, which is super awesome. And
they were kind enough to make me one of the highlights of that. It's me, Allie Miller, and some other person, I think. I forget their name though.
I think it was Vinny.
Vinny was on the presentation, but I don't think, maybe it was, I'm not sure.
I don't either.
But super excited to be a part of that. I ordered my own meat package. Like, they made a Keto Savage meat package. I think you can use Keto Savage as a code or something. I'm not really sure how that works.
Didn't they surprise you with that? You didn't know that?
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing that.
That was really cool. They just like picked them out and was like, cool, Robert.
Yeah, so I ordered my own meat package, and I'll link to that in this video, so if you want to order it, you can as well. It's like $30 off of it right now, I think. There's like a KetoCon code. I don't know the details. I'll put all that in the description. But we have bone-in pork chops, and there's more of this in the package. We just got one of each for the video. So bone-in pork chops.
We have some ground beef. I don't know what the fat ratio is on this one.
This is the Wagyu, I think, isn't it?
Oh, it's ground beef. I don't know what it is.
I think this is the Wagyu.
I may have cut them in half and taken the wrong side.
I don't know, but the cool thing about it is they have where the farm came from. So this came from Timber Creek Farm in Charlottesville, Virginia. This one came from Randy Revere Farm in Enumclaw, Washington.
Wow, this is from Yamamoto?
Yamama. So this is Chuck Eye's steak.
Yeah.
And this came from Gary Yamamoto in Palestine, Texas. And this is a thick cut rib steak, and it came from Ian McKenzie in Marawa, Tasmania. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got going on here. Super excited to heat these up and try them on.
I also wanted to mention that some people, we've gotten packages from other meat companies that were open or bleeding all over the place or whatever, but I want to say that both of these companies did a really great job of making sure that everything was sealed. They were all like hard frozen when they came in, and nothing was bleeding, nothing was like all over the place. They did a really good job with the packaging.
Yes. And that concludes this very long product review video, but I hope you have found value in it.
Yes.
Yes. See you next time.